This is Jordan O'Connor speaking, and I wanted to come to you and talk to you about the number one mistake that people make when they're meditating. I'd love to talk a little bit about the mind and how everyone seems really keen to get rid of the mind. First thing that people do is, I'm trying to meditate, but all that my mind has to say is chatter, 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 opinion, 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 thought, 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 and they're trying to push it out. The goal of meditation is not to be getting rid of the mind. Because who is the mind? What is happening with the thoughts that are going by? As you're watching your thoughts go by, you're able to actually anchor behind it. So if you're becoming the thoughts or trying to push them away, then what's happening in your energetic field is you're actually pushing away. You've put yourself into resistance. The purpose of meditation is not to be in resistance. It's to be in a place of total surrender, in complete acceptance, and being able to be with whatever is actually arising, whether it's from the mind, from the emotions, from the physical state, whatever it is that's actually coming into your space. So the goal then, instead of pushing the mind out, is to actually sit, come back into your body, and be with that which is actually behind the thoughts. So allowing that as a thought arises, rather than shoving it away, becoming more present to that quiet place behind. Now, if this sounds easier than what you've been up to, good. If this sounds harder, then there's a couple other tips that you can actually do to make this more enjoyable of an experience for you. So for myself, I meditate first thing in the morning. When I'm in the morning, I don't have all of those thoughts coming into my mind to hijack my day. If I wait until a little bit later, if I've already picked up some work or I've started to bring on the circumstances of the day, I find it a lot harder, a lot more challenging to actually get to the quiet place behind my mind. So something that you could do is actually do it in the morning. The second thing, if that doesn't work for you, is doing it after a workout. So workouts, fitness, overall, move a ton of energy. So when the energy is actually out of your way and out of your space, there's more spaciousness to go within. So the number one mistake that people are making is to try to push away the mind, and that's not the goal. It's about being with it and using it as a tool, the tool that it was designed to be. We were born with this beautiful mind. It is absolutely creative. It has a lot of power. It creates ideas. It creates worlds. And yet we use it as a constant state of anxiety, worry, depression, opinions, thoughts. So believing all of those stories is not serving us and causing us more stress in our lives. So the second mistake that people are making is actually believing the thoughts that come in. So most often, the closer that you are getting to something that is supposed to be meant for you, or whether it's a relationship or an opportunity, immediately there's an excitement. Yes, oh wow, I can't wait to get involved with this person or check into this opportunity. And about an hour or two or a day or two later, you're going to find that the thoughts come into your mind that say, you can't do this, you're not ready for this, you don't know what you're talking about, you're going to get rejected again. All of these things are going to start to arise for you. So the second thing that happens, especially in meditation, when we're trying to get deeper inside of ourselves and listen to what our soul is here to actually do, the mind is going to come in to keep us safe. So recognizing that we are not those thoughts, believing the thoughts that come in fact, the closer you are to your own peaceful state of being and your own liberation, the louder the thoughts actually get. So if your thoughts are loud and they're telling you that you can't and they are trying to claw you down, you absolutely get to know that you are on path and on course for exactly where you're meant to be. So be reassured there. And the third thing is believing overall that you are the mind. So thinking that your personality, your egoic structure, your thoughts, your feelings, believing that that is you is actually what is in the way of you actually receiving a more deeper and peaceful you, the you that you really are. So believing the thoughts, believing the personality, getting egoic attachments to things that happen to you in your life, where you feel that, oh, this is my circumstances, I am my relationships. All of these pieces are just clues that you've gotten bogged down in stories, beliefs, other people's opinions of you. That piece of self-betrayal where you've stopped actually listening to your heart and what you know, what is good and right for you. So I have a lot more tips and a lot more ideas. I'd absolutely love to help you out if this is an area that you're struggling with. If you're battling with anxiety, if you're battling with depression, if you're battling with self-doubt, I would love to be able to give you some more information. So feel free to, send me a private message and we can connect that way. I'm here for you, and I'd love to hear a little bit more about your story and what you're struggling with so I can be in service to you guys. Hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for listening.